Am I understood?
What do you want from me?
I want that disc.
I told you it's...
You know, if you don't find me that disc and get it back, I will hunt you down and shoot you myself. Am I clear? Don't you look at me that way. I am not insane. Oh, my. You're afraid of me, aren't you? Answer me, Mary. Yeah.
You just let me go, please.
How can I possibly do that, darling, after all you've heard?
But you told me that you don't kill family. That's your rule.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know exactly what I said. But you are tempting me to break my own code here, so... Well, don't fret yet.
What are you going to do with me?
Well, now, my dear, that one is entirely up to you.
I've been thinking a lot about what you said. About trying to help Frankie.
I did try. But she let her feelings get in the way, you know. Youthful, natural mistake, but it cost her everything.
Have you ever been in love? I know that's a weird question to ask right now, but I agree with you. I think that Frankie fell so deeply in love with Bianca that she made bad decisions, stupid mistakes. You know, I've never been in love. Not yet. So what is it like?
I've only ever really loved my sons.
No, I mean...
Oh, Mary Margaret, I know exactly what you mean. You're trying to humanize me, are you? Just to get me to have some feelings, to show some feelings.
Oh, do you even have feelings?
Oh, I feel more in a day than you have your entire life. Although no one seems to ever take my side.
Oh, that's not true, because Mom said that you never drove Uncle Charles to his grave. Was she wrong?
Well, Charles was weak. He was weak. He was destroying my family.
How?
Oh, he was destroying David's life before it even got started. And that ungrateful son of mine? He still blames me for Charles's weaknesses and inability to handle his own home.
So did you make Uncle Charles kill himself?
If he hadn't pulled that trigger, I would have pulled it for him, gladly. And that's something my ungrateful son will never let me forget.
So you wanted Uncle Charles dead?
Charles was more than just useless. He would have ruined David's life had he lived.
So this no-killing rule isn't really set in stone, is it?
Charles was my husband, not my family.
You didn't love him?
I wanted a child. And Charles served that purpose perfectly well, and he gave me one.
You said before that he ruined David. What did you mean by that?
Well, Charles knew very well that he couldn't compete with my love for David. So he took on being the most successful and wealthiest businessman in the world, and he almost pulled the whole thing off, too.
What did he do?
Well, my dear, you can't make that kind of money totally legally. So we both understood that. But Charles suddenly decided to develop a conscience. He said that he couldn't look David in the eye because of the way he made his money. Weakling.
Why is that weak?
Because Charles' inability to keep his promises and all the plans that I had for David, and then the call came.
What call?
Someone called and threatened my son because of the promises that Charles could not keep on the job. So I confronted him. sniveling idiot sold out our family because he was scared. So I had to take it over. I had to keep it all clean. I had to keep it all clean and to keep David safe. So, well, that's the day I made a deal with the devil.
So that's when you started this whole thing, whatever it is.
Oh, my God, you know, I never looked back.
How did you do it?
I bargained. I bargained for my son's life. So I took over what Charles was too weak to handle. And he couldn't live with his own failure or the fact that I had taken over and did a better job of what he had abandoned. Oh.
So he killed himself.
It was the best thing that ever happened to me.